The Conway Regional Health System pregame show continuing here on Conway Corp. And joining us this week on the Senior Spotlight, it's senior offensive tackle Kingston Jackson. And Kingston, we always like to start off just talking about your history with football, where it all started, how you got to today. So let us know, man. How did you get involved with football?
Well, it all started back in sixth grade, actually, where Coach D was coming to get me to play football because I didn't play football. I wanted to play basketball. I was a basketball player. So he actually came up there with trying to get me to play football. Seventh grade came, and that's when COVID came. And I planned to play football, but I didn't go to school, so I didn't get into it. But I did come back to play basketball season. So then fast forward that, I was just like, well, since I didn't start football now, I'm not going to play it. I mean, I enjoy basketball. That's what I wanted to play. But then I went to eighth grade, didn't played basketball. But I realized, I started seeing people my size playing football. I was like, well, maybe I could do it. So I joined the team for the ninth grade season. And I love basketball because I was like, basketball's not my thing. I'm a big guy, So started playing football from there, and I loved it. I mean, I loved just how being on a team felt. I just fell in love with it from there. And then it led me to where I am now. So I'm happy I made that decision.
So Kingston, you talked about you're a big guy, one of the biggest guys on the team, if not the biggest. And at the high school level, you'll play against defensive ends or tackles across the way there. They're not quite as big as you. They're a little smaller. They haven't grown yet, whatever it is. How is it from a big guy's perspective? How do you handle a lot of times the guys across from you that are shorter, maybe a little faster than you are, quicker feet, but how do you handle blocking a smaller guy like that?
Well, it just realizing that, if they're smaller than me, I'm most likely stronger. They're going to be faster than me. So it's just making sure that I know who I'm going against, what they like to do, making sure that I get out of my stance, get in my set, and that I'm prepared for whatever they bring. So
Kingston, North Little Rock, the opponent tonight, they're starting to get that program back on the right track. How do you approach getting yourself in the right mindset on game day, especially against a rival like North Little Rock?
Getting in the right mindset is just realizing that, we're doing this all for each other. So no matter who we're going against, you just got to attack it the right way. And they schedule us for their homecoming game. So that's another reason why we need to go out there and do what we need to do.
Kingston, this is your last go around senior this year. At the high school level, last 2 years, you've been really close to getting into the championship game at War Memorial. And I know that probably sticks with you a little bit. What do you think needs to happen to get over the hump and get the Wampus Cats finally get into the championship game?
Realizing we're not the best team, realizing that, we're going to have to fight to come back, realizing that it's not going to just come easy and we can't just lay down when the first bad thing happens. Really just having more people show up as that extra push, to put us over that. I mean, if we're down in the game, we got to stop laying down and just letting them run the score up and give our effort and come back. Because, we have the facilities to be the best team. It's just you got to have the mindset that you're not the best team to fight, So it's just, that's really just it. It's just focusing in and focusing on us, not focusing on the team or who we're going against. Focus on what we can do to be better, what we can do to win, what we can do to score. If we worry about us first, then it'll all come easy.
Kingston, you recently committed to play college football at Army. Just curious, what was that recruiting experience like? I know you visited a couple different schools, but tell us what that experience was like and how you came to that decision.
It was amazing. What really led me to doing that was the brotherhood there. Everyone there was truly connected, and you don't see that much in college football, with transfer portal at every other school. Army doesn't do that. Who you go in there with is who you come out with, and you can be your lifelong friend. So that was important to me, knowing that, I have a basis. I'm going to be wanted if I go there. And seeing that, the great academics, the different connections I can make, to boost me later in life, that's what really led to my decision.
That's awesome. He's senior Wampus Cat offensive tackle Kingston Jackson, and his Wampus Cats continue 7A Central play tonight on the road at North Little Rock. Kingston, Best of luck tonight, and thanks for joining us.
Yes, sir.